Hey there, how you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading. This one is actually for my Capricorns. Uh, that's the deal. This one's going to be for Monday, October 20th through Thursday, October 23rd. That was Momo. He doesn't show up real good, but he was right here. All right, here we go. Let's see, for my Capricorns. Okay, Capricorn. This week, what are you focusing on? What do we got going on here? This is for Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Actually, I'm going to reframe this. This is your love reading for this week, okay? Love reading for October 20th through October 23rd. Okay. And you have the High Priestess. So this is the focus. Okay, High Priestess speaks of you needing to lean on your intuition. It also speaks of secrets in general, and it speaks of silence. So it's like maybe your situation as far as love goes right now has hit a bit of a silent stage, right, where people aren't communicating the way that they should. Okay, let's see. We'll see how it plays in. So what is the obstacle to this then? Yeah, the obstacle is that you're very wounded, or so is the other person involved. I don't know. At any rate, it means that there are a bunch of people that are hurt here. The people that are involved in this situation are quite hurt, and therefore they're choosing to be quiet. They're not trying to communicate the way that they need to right now. Okay, so what is it you need to focus on? Seven of Pentacles. You need to have an absolute decision made as far as how much you're willing to invest in this situation. Okay. All right, what is it you need to leave behind? And it's the Death card. I get the feeling that there is a transformation trying to take place individually, but more so within this relationship that we're speaking of here. And for some reason, it feels like somebody is trying to not allow that to happen. Meaning I feel like the dynamic is trying to evolve, and somebody's trying to not allow that to take place. But this transformation has to take place. You know what I'm saying? It's a natural flow of things, kind of. Okay, what is it? What is your strength here? And it is the Queen of Wands. So you're presenting as somebody who gets what they want, period. If you set your mind to it, you'll get what you want. But at what cost, right? I think that's why they're telling you, as above, so below. That's why they're telling you back here that you have to decide what you're willing to invest here, or what you want to invest. Basically, what you're willing to lose is what you have to decide. And what do we have in the near future? So the Three of Pentacles, so there's not going to be any, it doesn't look like there's any end to this collaboration you're in. It's not like it's coming to a stop. But it is to the left, to the right. You know what I'm saying? This is all about the fact that this relationship, or whatever this is, needs to evolve now. It's already been through this stage it's in right this minute, but somebody's holding it stagnant. I'm not clear on if it's you or them, but one of you is. Okay, what is the advice? It's forward motion and victory. So, I mean, it's all about moving forward. Somebody here seems like they've gotten cold feet or something as far as evolving within this dynamic. Okay, what's the atmosphere? Six of Wands. So you're building memories. You have memories. And the fear? The fear revolves around people feeling like they don't know exactly what all is at play here or what all is going on. There's a fear of secrets, or a fear of just not being able to see things clearly. And in the end, what do we get? There's going to be newfound inspiration towards pushing this thing the way it needs to go. It feels like this is a dynamic that is going well, except for somebody has decided that they are scared now to move forward to the next stage or something. So it's holding the whole thing stagnant. They're not moving forward over the fact that they're wounded, but I don't think they're wounded by you, or you're not wounded by them. This is wounding that happened in other places over time, right? Bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then the Emperor. With the Five of Cups, there is a sense of loss and regret here, okay? Knight of Cups would say that y'all are trying to bring forward the offer that needs to be brought forward to move forward. With the Emperor, this is just somebody trying to put their foot down. But But it's out of fear. It's not out of a lack of desire or passion. It's out of fear. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, I've got the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles would say that you are totally invested here, and you're also completely stressed out. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're stressed out over the fact that there's not seeming to be any forward motion. You know this needs to evolve, and it's not going forward like it should, and it's because I feel like it's this other person you're with is the one who's gotten the cold feet, or they've gotten somehow triggered. Okay, what else you got? The Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever it is you're dealing with is having to come to terms with and deal with some sort of hurt that they have from the past. It doesn't involve you. However, you are the person that triggered it, and inside of them made them feel it again. Not on purpose, of course, it just happened. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. It's just this person has to purge this and get through it so that they're whole to go forward, you know. I hope that made sense. That is what I see happening this week. Let's see what we get for the days. Monday, I've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit reversed. So the Ace of Pentacles is speaking of a new opportunity. The Hermit would be speaking of taking your energy back out of something so you can reassess it, but it's reversed here. So the opposite of that would be true. So somebody continuing to invest and go forward, I suppose. Tuesday, I've got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. I do believe that both of you individually and as a couple have come to the point where you have realized that you are higher level soulmates to each other. I just think that this person is having a harder time dealing with that fact. Okay? Wednesday, I have the Lovers and then the Fool. So this is all about trying to take a leap of faith towards this situation. However, right now it seems like it's surrounded by a level of uncertainty and confusion. And then Thursday, I have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords. So there's some heartbreak here about somebody having options or entertaining options. I don't feel like it's a devastating blow, but I do feel like it is something that stings for sure. This week looks like it is filled with a sense of growing pains, or somebody trying to fight growing pains, right? Somebody not wanting to let this thing grow the way that it's supposed to. But I do think that in the end, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Just looks like this week could be a little bit of a struggle while trying to get there. Okay? That's what I have for you this week, y'all. Thank you. Oh, where'd my thing go? Here we go. Thank you. Have a good week. Bye.